Yo, welcome to the channel. I'm Zatumi KO, but my dudes and dudettes call me KO. If this is your first time here, I'm a variety gamer who focuses primarily on extreme Pokemon challenge runs. Recently, I started an insane challenge called the Genlocke, which pretty much is a hardcore Nuzlocke of every single Pokemon game in order of their release. That's 30 plus games from Red and Blue all the way to Sword and Shield. If you want a full breakdown of the rule set that I'm abiding by, check out the description below. On top of that, I added an extra spicy rule that bans any Pokemon I use against the Elite Four in future Elite Four teams. That means if I use a Charizard on my Elite Four team for Pokemon Red, then I cannot use Charizard on any future Elite Four teams. Megas and Gigantamax forms are allowed, however only those forms, meaning if I can't Gigantamax or Mega Evolve, then I still cannot use them. Here are the Pokemon that are currently banned in any future Elite Four teams. And with that, let's get into the next episode of this insane Genlocke challenge. We start our game like any other game and remind our rival's grandpa what his grandson's name is. Then we try to live a little, but the professor stops us and hauls us to his laboratory. There he offers me the single Pokeball on the desk, but his uwu assaults me and takes it for himself. Yo, he needs some manners. However, the professor gives me one of his special balls, and with that, we obtain our starter Pokemon, Pikachu, and nickname it Tesla. We then proceed to slap Uwu and deliver the professor's parcels to get this challenge officially started. We buy some Pokeballs and then proceed to catch a Rattata and nickname it Honda, a Mankey and nickname it Chevy, a Pidgey and nickname it Ford, and a male Nidoran and nickname it Mustang. After some quick training, we are ready to take on our first real challenge of the game, the Rock-type gym leader, Bracco. Dude apparently shows off not only his rock Pokemon, but his rock hard oh wow, he finally put on a shirt. We lead with Chevy and knock out the Geodude with a critical low kick, then get trapped in a few binds before finally escaping and winning the battle with 2 more low kicks. First badge, check. As we make our way to Mount Moon, I stop by the Pokemon Center and talk to the Magikarp salesman. Seemed like a good investment at the time for only 500 Pokebucks. How could I say no? I bought the Magikarp and nicknamed it Fiat. Next, we kill our Mount Moon encounter because it refused to stay in a Pokeball. We find a Moonstone and evolve Mustang into Nidoking. Then on our way out, we run into double trouble, but after a few turns of strong attacks, Mustang sweeps their entire team. Once we get to Cerulean City, we check out the house left at the Pokemon Center where a girl is looking for a strong trainer for a wild Bulbasaur she nursed back to health. Apparently I'm not strong enough though. So with that newfound realization, I head to challenge the gym leader in order to prove my strength to this random NPC that judges me on strength, not clarifying if it's strength of character, strength of muscle, strength of... Anyway, we lead with our starter Tesla and Thundershock Misty Staryu back to its Pokeball. However, STARMIE is a different story, a little too bulky for Tesla. We switch in Ford to finish the job, and after a devastating critical hit, Ford does just that and finishes the battle, winning us our second badge. Now with this new badge, surely it proves my worthiness as a trainer and my strength that, wow, what do you want from me, lady? Jeez. We then clear the Nugget Bridge and stop a trainer who is about to release his Charmander and instead talk him into giving us the Charmander. We take in Charmander in open arms and nickname it Ferrari. We then help the cosplayer Bill in exchange for an SS Anne ticket. This is a special ticket. Not only does it grant us access to the cruise liner in Vermilion City, but apparently this is the single measure of strength this lady has been seeking.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger.
We nickname Bulbasaur Buick, and with that make our way to Vermilion City. Before we get on the ship, we catch a Diglett and name it Jimps, then a Drowsy and name it Benz. Once we adjust our team, we head onto the ship. There we see our rival, Uwu, exiting the captain's chambers. After a quick clap, we head into the captain's room and find the old man sick. Looks like ooh, showing off some of his dance moves again, and the cap got a little queasy. Understandable. Ooh moves like he's made up of 64 pixels. After we nurse the captain back to health, we receive the HM cut and then make our way out into the Vermilion Gym. For Lieutenant Surge, we decided to go with Pikachu because I wanted to prove to him that it's not about strength, it's about friendship, and that you don't need to force your Pokemon to evolve in order to... Nah, I used Duck Trio and swept. After that, we zoom past Officer Jenny and opt not to add Squirtle to the team, since it wouldn't really be helping me out none. Which reminds me, we have a few members of the team right now that if fully evolved won't be allowed for my Elite Four team. Now I don't want to point out any names here, but psst, I've got to plan around that and make sure I can catch other Pokemon instead. We catch a Magnemite and name it Nissan, a Geodude and nickname it Chevy with 1V, a Jigglypuff and name it Audi, a Doduo and nickname it Toyota. And with that, we sign into the PC and switch some mons around to have a team of brand new viable Pokemon. We head over to Celadon City to showcase our new team and defeat the gym trainers. Next up, the gym leader. She leads with a walking wig, quite literally, and I lead with Ford. After a few flies, we sweep Erica's entire team, securing us the 4th badge and getting us halfway there to completing the entire Gen 1 Genlocke. Halfway there, folks, but before we continue, I want to take a quick second to give a thanks to everyone watching this video and a special thanks to all my subscribers over on Twitch. If it weren't for you guys, I probably wouldn't be partaking in such a ridiculous challenge. Slap an apple in the comments so I know it's real. Next up is a bunch of story stuff. We clear the rocket hideout under the game corner, then we head over to the Poké Tower and bust some ghosts. Also catching us a Ghastly that we nickname Suzuki, and a Marowak naming it Pagani. After beefing up our entire squad, we take on Uwu at Silphco and overwhelm him with our team. Same goes for the infamous Giovanni. He doesn't stand a chance. Now with all that extra story stuff out of the way, we can take on the next 4 gym leaders. First up is Koga, the poison type gym leader, who could have been overpowered with Benz, however Ford is built tough. And Koga's entire team are a bunch of Venonats, so... Next up is Sabrina, the psychic type gym leader. We lead with Nissan due to Magneton having a thick special defense and take out her Abra. However, for the next 2 Pokemon, I decided to preserve Nissan for later and swapped in Jimps, who got extremely lucky and cleaned up Sabrina's whole team. The last 2 gym leaders have a huge disadvantage to water type Pokemon, and with this I take advantage and send out my furious Fiat, who then hops on a boogie board and surfs both gym leaders' teams to victory, gaining us the last 2 badges for the Pokemon League. This is it, the end game for Gen 1. We make our way to the Pokemon League and do a little team building. I realize I don't have any great counters for Lance at all, so then we decide to fly all the way back to Celadon City and receive our gift Eevee, who we name Kia. We evolve Kia into a Vaporeon and teach it Ice Beam. With that, we have our final team for the Pokemon Yellow. We got Fiat, Suzuki, Jimps, Nissan, Ford, and Kia. What could possibly go wrong? We head into the chambers with what could be another deathless run. For Lorelei, the Ice-type Elite Four member, we lead with Nissan since most of her Pokemon are dual water types and sweep with Thunderbolt. Bruno, the Fighting-type Elite Four member who has rock types, is next, and for him we lead with Suzuki. Haunter has a huge special attack and speed, but terrible defense. We take advantage of this and one-shot nearly all of Bruno's Pokemon. Next up is Agatha, the Poison type Elite Four member? She leads with a Gengar who we Earthquake with Jimps. We then swap in Nissan to take out her next 2 Pokemon before switching back into Jimps to clean up the rest of her team with Earthquakes. Last Elite Four member is none other than Lance himself. He leads with a Gyarados who we one-shot with Nissan. This is why I needed Nissan, literally for this counter. Then we switch in Kia, who takes a Thunderbolt like a champ. We then take out Lance's next 3 Pokemon before his Dragonite comes out and decimates my Kia with a Thunder, bringing us our first death of the run and ruining my deathless streak. Who knew Kia stood for? Killed in action.
Goodbye.
Then we send out Nissan, who finishes the job, and with that, we have defeated the Elite Four for the final time in Gen 1. All that remains is the champion himself. Ooh. We lead with Fiat and take out his SANDSLASH, Alakazam, and Executor. Then we switch into Gyms and handle his Magneton, before switching into our own Magneton for his Cloyster, and then back into Gyms for the solid victory. With that, we have defeated the champion for the last time in Gen 1 and bring this chapter in this insane Genlocke to an end.
Oh, baby.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you want to help me keep this challenge alive, smash the like button and help me get to 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. If you want to catch these hardcore Nuzlocke runs live, then head over to my Twitch where I stream every Sunday through Thursday. Well, I'll catch you in the next one where I add this game to this insane Pokemon challenge. Later.